It's cracking. I'm out here in the UK on the Strata Compton tour, man. Much love. And you know you rocking with, man. It's Lil Easy E, and we about that online. So we finna get it cracking, man.
Pleasure and honor to be speaking to you, you know.
Oh, most definitely. You know how it go. You know I'm a real soldier, baby boy. So what's up with y'all out there? Y'all okay?
Yeah, we staying good. You know, the pandemic kind of got everybody a bit flustered at the minute, but yeah, we staying safe.
Right. I had a phone call came in. It's gonna be disturbing. My phone will never stop ringing. But the pandemic do have everybody under the weather, and people have to know this. Just believe in God, keep strong, and do what they need to do. Keep clean, keep them bodies washed and hands clean and face covered. You know, when it's time and needed. I mean, when you're not around your people, but it is what it is. And I pray for everybody and that they stay safe, most definitely, from the USA all the way to the UKK.
Hey, I appreciate that. That's love right there. So, you know, we're talking to a real soldier right now. So, as I said at the beginning, it's definitely an honor. And I don't know how to give you an introduction except for, you know, the first lady in the tank, you know, Miss Sonya Miller, Sonya C, you know, yep.
Married to the mob, Miss El Capone in the house. That's what's up.
Yep. Mother of the tank, mother of, you know, legends and stuff too, because you went on to birth, you know, a legendary sibling group of kids and stuff as well, which we'll get onto. So, to kind of start things off, can you tell us a little bit about how you started out, just getting into music? You know, in 1993, you released the Married to the Mob album. You know, what was that like?
That was really, really cool. Like, from like high school on up, like all in school, all I used to do was rap, sing. I say one day I'm going to become a rapper. It was in my blood because we had a record store as a kid. I owned a record store. My mother and father owned a mother and pop store. We were one of the first people in Louisiana and New Orleans to open a record store. Our record store was called Reflections. And it was in the Night Walk on St. Claude and Falstaff, right there where the bridge raised up. So everybody knew about it in that area, in that community. Basically, that's where I get the strength and all the knowledge with the music, the beat, and the flavor from our record store. And it just led me into music, wanting to be not quite a singer, turned out wanting to be more of a rapper. You know, and I just kept practicing and then just saying what I'm going to be, what I'm going to do. And I just kept it in my mind. That's what I wanted and that's what I became because I had to do it, you know, what my heart was telling me to do. I didn't give up.
Most definitely. And, you know, one of the things to this day is we still see a lot of props from fans still celebrating a lot of your music, still saying they remember your lyrics and your flows from music back in the day, but you only blessed us with that one project, so you kind of left us hanging for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, what had happened on that is because in the meanwhile of being Sonya C, I was married to Master P, and then we wound up having babies, and he was rapping as well, you know, back in the day. So he felt like, let me take over. And you take, you know, do the household stuff. But to which I felt like that was the right thing to do because I love children. That's my go-to kids. So, you know, I took care of the kids at home and then wind up kind of having another kid, then another kid. Okay, now I got 4 kids. So, you know, it went down like that. But I was the house mom and that was the way it was. And I'm happy. I have beautiful kids. I raised them well. Nobody hear anything bad about them. They never really got in no kind of bad trouble. I ain't gonna say never really. They never got in trouble at school. They were awesome kids. And I'm blessed to have all 7 of them. So basically I stayed home chill to be the house mom, but I had a lot of good talent and I still do in me, you know.
Yeah, most definitely. And I definitely want to commend you as well for being a good mother and stuff and for raising 7 good kids. And, you know, it's definitely a blessing to see, you know, a black woman and stuff as well. So we speak quickly about, you know, you spoke briefly about the record store in New Orleans, but we also heard there was a store in Richmond and stuff as well. So could you possibly recount some of those early beginnings and how did that transition take place?
Well, basically, it took place right from the beginning of from where I started from my record store to No Limit, because my ideas, when Hercy and I became, we left New Orleans and we came to Richmond, California. So we lived with my auntie and my uncles to, get on our feet. Excuse me. But during the process, we were trying to figure, what are we going to do? Like, what could we do? And then I like rapping so much. And then I thought about the record store. But also, they thought about car washes. But then I thought about the record store. And then I think it kind of hit Hercy, too. So we were blessed with a record store in Richmond, California. It wasn't a great building, but we had to build it. And we had to put in work for it. And it wasn't easy. I had to live there at times, to get on my feet. But we had to do, and it became No Limit, and that's how we became No Limit, right there from that start.
Yeah, we heard a bit about that story in the Chronicles, which you was featured on and stuff as well, and spoke a bit about the early beginnings and that time in Richmond, and it definitely sounds like, and it was documented, you guys came up from the struggle, really, not having too much, everybody having to sort of stick together and build and sort of have that family bonded unity. With that being said, what was it like? You was actually an original member of TRU, one of the original TRU members and stuff as well. So what was that like and how did that sort of formulate?
Being the original TRU member was awesome, man. That was my group, man. I don't know why Master P chose to kick me out from Real X. I don't understand that. Never did, never will. But anyway, that was my group, and let me tell you, I was down for them guys. Man, C Murder, that's my boy to the day I die. You hear me? We gonna ride. I can't wait to C get out. I want to do something else with C, but I know I'm getting older, and he's, I don't know what C might be wanting to do. But a collaboration with my brother would be nice for me, and I love being with TRU because they were true to the game, for real. The guys I was with, Big Ed, Cali G, C Murder, my nigga for sure, Silk the Shocker, Master P, you had Big O, and I had a lot, who else I'm missing? I probably missed a few of them if I did.
King George?
King George, my number one man. That's my man. He had the plans. That was my like brother, But Lord, King George would never be forgotten either. So all that to be said, even the baby boy, the other guy that rapped with King George, I can't think of his name right now, but I'm sorry, boy. But you know who you are, and you know what I'm saying. But all those guys, they were, meant to be, I must say, and God put us places for reasons and times and seasons. So at the time, the reasons and the seasons, that's what he did, and that's the way we were, and that's what we had. We had a great group, and I love being with TRU. For real, they were good. Yeah, they were. They were soldiers. They were real soldiers. Yeah.
With that being said, we just want to say thoughts and prayers to King George because it's come to our attention that he's been suffering some illness at the minute, and so we just want to say thoughts and prayers with him at this time.
Oh, may prayers go out to you, King George. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to reach out to the family. I didn't know that. Amen.
Yeah, slightly shifting, off topic from that note, but staying on, I guess, the family business. What was it like for you being in a 20-plus marriage with, an entrepreneur who would go on to be, I guess, one of hip-hop's biggest moguls?
Man, that's like a big thing to take in and to inhale and exhale. But it was very nice, I must say that I had to be the one to be home most of the time taking care of the family, and he was the one out working. And I feel like everything worked out fine, With that to be said, sometimes people change when they do become bigger than you. And some things happen in between that makes, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm blessed. God got my back. I got God, and I have Jesus. And from that to be said, I'm going to be all right because I have faith and hope. So you know, whatever happened with all that situation, you know, it'll be all right. It is what it is.
No, definitely. And, you know, once again, we do want to commend you for your strength and the positivity that you've always displayed over the years. I remember myself, even being younger, being so proud of just seeing you. And, cause at the time in hip hop, you used to see so much, like the rappers and the artists, they was with these like celebrity women and stuff like that. But, you know, we always seen you and we was like, no, she a real one from the streets, you know, and just, I guess just what you evoked and stuff, you definitely gave off a good positive spirit and stuff as well. With that being said, how do you maintain positive? You know, we don't dwell on negativity, but in the past we've seen, you know, negativity in the press and stuff, and artists in the past mentioning your name in an antagonistic way to probably antagonize P. How do you respond to that sort of stuff and maintain a positive mindset?
Well, what I did is, first of all, I know who I am. When I walk out the door, I know I'm the show. So for one thing, I ain't let that get to me. But for another thing, I didn't too much indulge into that internet shit. Excuse my language. I kind of kept it real. I hear people come to me with these different things. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to hear that because that's not me. During the time that he was putting all that out and people, you know, talking about me all bad and making me look bad and making my name look bad. And I'm not that person. So during that time, what I did was something way more smarter than others. I went back to school and got my damn degree. And I graduated from technical theater at Pierce College. During the time, all that stuff was going on. So therefore, my teachers knew everything they were saying on the internet and all that blah, blah shit was lies. Just totally lying on me to defame my name, which that's the part I didn't like. But other than that, that's how I did it. I kept it real life. I stayed away from the internet. I don't let nothing get me down. I'm a very strong, black, beautiful woman. And I am. And all that they were saying and what people were saying and trying to attack me and bring me down, I ain't never let that bring me down. I'm still here. You see me now? So, now, yeah, I was very sad. I was going through a lot of depression. I had to keep my head right. I had to keep my head on my shoulders. And I had to stay strong for all the black women in the world and all our young women out there in the world. You're going to follow a real true leader, and it's me. I'm not giving up on me for no man. So it went the way it went. And I got through it because I'm strong. And I proved everybody wrong because they was trying to make me be this person that I am not.
That you was.
So
yeah, no, definitely. Hats off to you for definitely standing strong and maintaining your frame. It's something that I definitely think about sometimes because even myself being in the media, I often think, you know, does the media sometimes have a negative impact when they're reporting things? And there's a lot of responsibility that I think people need to take sometimes as well. With that being said, I did want to ask you about what it means to you being a role model for black women, but you sort of touched on it slightly in what you just said. I want to still stick around that area because you was heavily featured at one point. You know, we see you at award shows, we see you on the television shows, Nickelodeon and stuff like that as well. So you've definitely been a visual identification for young black women growing up. What has that meant to you? You know, what did it mean to be honored in like Jet Magazine, Ebony Magazine and stuff like that?
That tremendously means a lot to me. I mean, you know, to be honored so big in one of those magazines, man, that's all I wanted ever to be. And my dreams came true again. As far as the young kids out there and the young ladies out there and young women, I always try to give much respect to all kids in the world. I love children from babies on up. Don't matter, as long as you respect me, I'm going to respect you. Basically, my thing is I always like to keep clean, always like to look pretty. Showing examples on fashion, showing my girls they can be like that. You don't have to have Louis Vuitton. You don't need Gucci all the time. You just need to keep yourself nice, neat, your mind right, stay focused. All the stuff we seeing on this internet and stuff, that don't have to be you. You can go to school for nursing. You can be a chef. I mean, there's so many other things out here in the world that you guys could do rather than certain things. So I just give them advice to just always keep their head on right, focus high, live life be happy, love one another, stay kind, believe in God for real. And know what else? Just always have faith in yourself. Don't worry about other people. Sometimes it's tempting. I'm writing a story right now, a book, and I got volumes coming out. But they talk about different subjects like this to the young lady and the men too. Temptation could be a mother for you. So sometimes we just have to take our time, chill out, and you'll get it. Don't rush it. I give that advice. Don't rush nothing in life you do. You rush in life, you rush your life away. So all I can say is I give the advice to the youngsters out there, take your time, slow down, man. Y'all have a long way to go. And you guys are the future. Y'all wonderful. And I want you guys to make it, every last one of you. So basically, just focus and stay strong. Yeah.
No, we appreciate that. That's definitely some wise words, I should say, and I can feel it and just feel the spirit from what you're saying and stuff as well. With that being said, even being a mother, that's an important role and position just within the world and within society. And once again, I say you've done a great job in raising your kids and stuff. One of your kids, most notably, would be little Romeo. Well, not so little anymore, but Romeo Miller, one of the first to, I guess, really embark on a career in the entertainment industry. I just wanted to ask, what did you feel at the time as a mother? Did you want him to embark in that sort of career as well, or?
It was basically Romeo. Romeo was like always around music. When Romeo grew up, Romeo probably was music. I mean, even in my stomach, I listened to so much music and riding up the street, bouncing music in the cars. You can hear me like miles away. So it probably was installed in him from birth. But yeah, he grew up and he'd see us in the studio. He wanted to do some music. He went and did his CD. That's what he wanted to do. And I'm all down for whatever my kids want. I'm their supporter. I'm never gonna discourage anyone not to do anything that they want to do. So I am a big fan of Romeo's. I think I'm his number one fan. But anyway, yeah, big support on Romeo. I was there for him, and I felt like I wasn't against it at all. No, in no kind of way.
Yeah, no, we think it's important to have supportive parents, especially with, a lot of our people and stuff as well, because a lot of us ain't necessarily fortunate sometimes to grow up with parents that support us in what we want to do. With that being said, your other children as well, not to be shy from any accomplishments in their own right. Hercy has just signed a new deal. How do you feel about their accomplishments and stuff as well?
I feel so blessed. I'm so happy. I'm still shaking, but it's okay. God got me. Oh, God, thank you. But anyway, yeah, Hercy is a wonderful child. That was my premature baby. I went through a lot with this baby. Both of us wasn't supposed to make it, but God still have us here on earth. Thank you, Heavenly Father. And look at him now. And so with that to be said, it's something like a miracle that happened. To take it even further, he's a warrior, and I'm thankful for Hercy doing all the great things out there. He's a great example for the kids of today. He's a great kid, did very good in school, made all A's and some B's. But he's just an honor student. He's a sweetheart. I'm proud of him. He graduated and also got scholarships and doing other things, not getting contracts. So mama got to keep up with him. He's dribbling the ball a little too fast for him, but it's going to be all right. I'm going to be there for him. I'm going to be right there. And Mercy's right behind his brother. So it's basically I'm battling two things. So I'm something like Miss Sonya, I guess, with Curry now. Because it's like, I got to go to 2 games in a minute. You get it? So both of the boys playing and it's very good for the boys and towards the girls. They're maintaining their lives. They're hanging in here doing all what they can do as far as what's going on with the family. But they all are healthy and they all are great and they're doing wonderful things. They have wonderful ideas and soon as mama can get a door open for her, I'm going to open doors for them. Bigger doors. Believe that.
Well, we definitely believe that, and we're definitely rooting for you and supporting everything that you'll be doing. With that being said, what's next for Miss Sonya? What can we expect?
Well, Miss Sonya been doing a lot, guys. Like I said, I went back to school. I went back to college. I graduated technical theater so I could build stages. I do the costume, the makeup. I do a lot on like a Broadway stage. I know how to do the curtains, the managing the stage left and right. I'm really interested in that. That's kind of on my back list right now. I'm about to start a pharmacy kind of training to be a pharmacy technician, which is nice. Also, I am graduating in maybe next year or the year after. I don't know how they're gonna fit it in, but from photography because I love shooting pictures and taking pictures. Basically, right now, kind of I'm about to start working on a book, and I'm kind of looking for somebody that's out there that want to help me. I do need help with this book to push it even further so it can be a number one. You know what I'm saying? I think I have a number one book if I just have the right people. So right now I'm working on that. And so meanwhile, I just started like just a volume kind of thing going on, which is going to be kind of cool. And it's kind of like somewhat some things that, I went through in my life, but not all the way, it's nonfiction and fiction, but it's going to be nice. And then I want to do a real book, a story on me, but I have to wait for the real true moment for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But other than that, basically I got a lot going on. I have a foundation. My foundation is to help young girls and guys and boys to learn this. Because where I come from, I'm not lying, we was raised way different, y'all. These days, y'all kids on these computers, we used to be out in the street playing tag, flipping, jumping, singing, and acting, all in the yard, all on the ground, playing football on the hard concrete, stuff like that. But not only that, we were taught to have respect, manners for our elderly, and learn how to clean up, and learn how to cook, where you can know all these things. So right now, Miss Sonya gonna start a foundation. I have to get on it, guys, but I'm kind of, and my foundation is for every one of us, for all. And what I'm gonna do is I want to work on something for the kids, like a home economics. And I want to do it in every city, and basically they help them to learn how to cook, clean, sew. Little things that they don't need to know in life. That's all. Just the little things. And it's not very much. And once they learn that, they're going to be all right. And that's what I want to do. And I want a foundation very soon for that. So I'm working on it. Yeah.
Okay, sounds big. Little things that can help last a lifetime. Those are lessons that can last a lifetime with them. So with that being said, any last advice for like listeners out there? We know you speak a lot that can help people with overcoming adversity and stuff like that.
Yeah, my last advice for anyone is, like I said, you first. Keep yourself first. Well, matter of fact, keep God first. Keep yourself in position with God, and also with the way of the world right now, with us suffering from the virus, just stay safe, everybody. I pray for the whole wide world. I always do every day. Stay safe. Kids out there that's growing up, grow up to be all you can be. You don't have to just be, a singer or rapper. It's so much more out there. Just stay strong. People that have problems and folks that's attacking people on the internet like you guys did me, I give you some advice. You shouldn't do that because mentally that's disturbing. And you disturb people mentally and you really don't know how mentally you are disturbing them. It's none of your business. I thank you for staying in your own land and, and respect people's privacy. And that's one thing I didn't like. That's why I didn't even dip into it. I could have went out there bad, but I didn't. And basically, I think we should all start learning to love one another more. And keep kind with one another, stay in your lane, mind your business, and do things for your families and help yourself, and keep a positive world, man, so we can live in this world that God gave us, because it's a beautiful world. We don't need to destroy it by being racist. I think we should get along with one another, love one another, and enjoy this world, because it's only a world that we're spinning in. So everybody should know we need to get along, because if anything go down, we all have to stick together anyway. So that's how I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. And God bless everybody. And, may everybody stay up. And nice talking to you guys. And I enjoyed the interview. And hope to speak to you guys again soon.
Amen. We want to say definitely thank you for your time. It's been an honor, much appreciation. We definitely love you, continue to support you and stuff, and appreciate all you've done and respect your accomplishments and the message that you continue to put out. Keep us updated with the book and everything like that, and we'll definitely stay connected with you guys and stuff like that as well. So salute to a soldierette, the first lady, Mama.
Salute.
Yeah. Lastly, can we get actually before we go, we usually ask our guests this. Maybe lastly, as you're No Limit, your top 5 No Limit albums.
What about them?
What would you have in there? What albums would you pick?
Oh, definitely Sonya C, the Ghetto. Master P, the first one we did, I would do TRU, all the TRUs. And that's the way I'm going with it. And I would say mystical, I like the mystical, Yeah, and C Murder, I can't forget my C, Murder. I can't forget C Murder. But basically all their albums was nice. I give them props for C Murder album, mystical, Master P too, but most definitely, that TRU out there in the house. And I'm talking about back in the days when that Sonya C was on that shit, not no shit new.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when they had the real Body, not the one they took me off. Okay? Don't forget about that. Y'all go check out the first Body. That's the Body. That's the real deal. And I don't know where it's at, but if you find it out there, somebody send it to me.
Yeah, peace and blessings, man. You can't say no more than that.
I can't say no more than that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you, and it was a pleasure.
And yourself, we appreciate your time once again. So salute and support, and you have a great day.
Okay, you too. All right.
Okay, peace.
All right, peace.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on about.online.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.